In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on May 25th, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. New York Mets versus Chicago Cubs. 2 teams hoping for more this season will be squaring off when the New York Mets face the Chicago Cubs at Wrigley Field on Thursday at Wrigley Field. The Mets are second in the National League East with a record, and they have won their last 7 out of 10 heading into this contest. Meanwhile, the Cubs are third in the National League Central, even though they have a 20-26 record. Chicago has won only 3 of their last 10 games, and they are currently on a 2-game losing streak. However, they are still the favorites here. New York is 5-2 in their last 7 games overall and 5-1 in their last 6 games against a team with a right-handed starter, while the over is 4-1 in their last 6 games against a team with a losing record. Chicago is 3-7 in their last 10 games overall and 1-5 in their last 6 games against a team with a winning record, while the over is 10-2 in their last 13 games overall. I'm going to go for somewhat of a bold take in this case. Despite Carrasco's putrid earned run average, I don't believe it will stay that high forever. Therefore, he is due for a few good performances. I expect Hendricks to have a bit of jitters and try to do too much on the mound. I also have confidence the Mets offense will score more than 2 runs of offense the next time they play. Chicago is 9-16 when playing a team over .500. Although the Cubs won the 2 games before, I don't have as much confidence that they can complete a sweep. So the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. Carrasco has yet to prove he is capable of producing a quality start this season, and the Mets have an offense that won't be held down to only 2 runs per game for the entire series. Interestingly, the Mets have given up 14 more runs than they have scored, indicating that the pitching needs to be better. Kyle Hendricks has been solid for most of his career, but considering this is his first start on the year, it could lead to some opening start jitters. The Cubs can also produce runs, scoring a total of 220 on the year so far. The Mets have hit the over 6 out of the last 9 times, while the Cubs have hit the over 10 times out of their last 13 overall. I don't trust this starting pitching matchup whatsoever, as Carlos Carrasco's been terrible for much of the year, and he struggled giving up 5 runs in 5 innings in his first start back off of the injury list. While Kyle Hendricks is making his debut here and is likely to have some rust on him to start, I think this is going to be a bit more high-scoring. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. San Francisco Giants versus Milwaukee Brewers. The San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers meet Thursday in MLB action from American Family Field. The Giants are fresh off a series versus the Twins. After winning the first pair in that set, on Wednesday San Francisco lost by 6 runs. As for the Brewers, they played the Astros this week. Milwaukee split the first pair in that series. Then in the Wednesday rubber match, the Brewers took a shutout victory. Brewers are 4-0 in their last 4 home games versus a team with a losing record. Giants are 4-0 in their last 4 during Game 1 of a series. Brewers are 5-1 in their last 6 home games. Giants are 5-1 in their last 6 when their opponent allows 2 runs or less in their previous game. Brewers are 1-5 in their last 6 games versus a starter with a WHIP less than 1.15. Despite Wednesday's loss, the Giants are playing their best baseball of the season, and their offense has been producing more consistently lately. Logan Webb has ace stuff when he's on, but his record doesn't reflect it because of a slow start to 2023 and because his team hasn't given him much run support. With Milwaukee late to name a starting pitcher, it's anyone's guess who they'll run out there, but Webb will have the advantage on the mound no matter who it is. With the Giants starting to click offensively during their stretch of victories, they should win this game on the run with Webb on the mound. It won't surprise me to see Webb toss his 7th consecutive quality start in this game. He'll be the difference maker. It'll be interesting to see what Alexander can do in his first start of the season, even if he won't be out there for long in a bullpen game. Alexander has 2.2 combined innings over his last 3 starts, giving up 0 hits, 0 earned, and just 1 walk. I think he can set the Giants up well. The San Francisco offense had just 1 run in the Wednesday finale versus the Twins, but the Giants had 15 combined runs over their previous trio. A solid offensive outing from San Francisco, and they'll be in good shape. So the San Francisco Giants money line is our full game side pick. San Francisco is averaging just 2.3 runs per game when Webb takes the mound this season. Ouch. The under has hit in 7 of his 10 starts this season and 5 of his last 6. The under has also hit in 4 out of San Francisco's last 6 games. For both teams, the under has hit more than half the time this season. Even amidst their current stretch of good play, the Giants' offense has been relatively quiet. The Giants have gone under the total in 6 of their last 9 games heading into the afternoon game in Minnesota on Wednesday. Webb takes the hill for the Giants and has an earned run average under 1 in his last 3 starts. The Giants are scoring just over 3 runs per game in their last 9 games and hitting just .227 during that span. The Brewers are scoring just 3.5 runs in their last 10 games and hitting .226 in that time. Both teams rank in the bottom third of baseball for on-base percentage, so there probably aren't going to be a lot of opportunities to score. Look for another low-scoring affair between two teams that are struggling to string hits together as of late. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Oakland Athletics versus Seattle Mariners. As we near the end of the week on Thursday, we have another exciting slate of May baseball ahead of us. One matchup that really stands out is an American League West showdown between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Oakland enters play Wednesday at 10-40, while the Mariners come in at 24-24. Oddsmakers have Seattle as a heathy favorite in this one. The Athletics are 14-41 in their last 55 road games and 11-40 in their last 51 overall. The Mariners are 5-2 in their last 7 home games and 10-3 in their last 13 Thursday games. The under is 5-1 in Athletics' last 6 overall. The under is 5-1 in Mariners' last 6 home games. The Athletics are 1-6 in the last 7 meetings in Seattle and 8-28 in the last 36 meetings. There is almost nothing at all to like in Oakland this season. The A's are on pace to easily break the record for the worst season of all time, and I do not see them turning things around in Seattle on Thursday. The A's lineup, which has been one of the softest all year, has seen their production drop even further of late, averaging just 2.4 runs per game over their last 10. Oakland has allowed nearly 100 more runs than any other team in baseball so far, which should allow for at least a few easy runs for Seattle in this one to put them over the top. As I've said time and time again this year, I'm not in the business of backing the Oakland Athletics, a team that's losing at a record clip and can't string together offense. The Seattle Mariners have been on a roll lately. Their offense is hot, and Logan Gilbert continues to settle in as a young pitcher. No reason the M's shouldn't win this game. So the Seattle Mariners to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The current Athletics are 1-7 for 7-2 with 3 doubles and 3 home runs against Logan Gilbert. On the other side, the current Mariners are just 7 for 4-4 with no extra base hits or homers against J.P. Sears. It's hard to trust Oakland's bullpen. The opening game of this series was a proper high-scoring affair thanks to the Mariners, who amassed 13 hits and 5 walks, whereas Game 2 saw just 5 runs on the scoreboard, as Oakland and Seattle notched up 5 hits apiece. The total had gone under in 5 of Oakland's last 6 games overall and 5 of Seattle's last 5 home contests prior to Game 3 of this series. Both Sears and Gilbert have pitched well of late, so I'm not expecting to see a lot of runs in this clash. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed, subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.